Grand Rising. Hello. Hello. It's really pretty outside. I wonder if I can show you. Let's see. It's just such good vibes out there, right? Grand Rising, my loves. Grand Rising. Wait, come back, Brigette. There she is. Okay. Grand Rising, my loves. Hi. I'm using a microphone today for my voice. So will you let me know in the comments that you can hear me, please? Just want to make sure. I want to make sure that all is well. Hopefully the audio sounds crispy and delicious, which is how you deserve it. So I'm here, I'm live, and I'm full of love for us. Grand Rising, my love. I woke up like an hour ago, and I've been having a really nice rising, enjoying myself, taking it easy. Grand Rising. So I thought we could chill for a bit and hang out, because it's been about a week since I've gone live. If you are a gold member on my website, you've probably been in meditation class, so you've seen me for a couple days in a row. But let me see. Okay. I want to tell you guys some things. I don't think I'm going to save this video. I just want to be here to bring through some messages and to give some love. The energy is super strong. Oof. My goodness. My goodness. So you guys can hear my voice. Can you hear the music too? Can you hear the music I'm hearing? I'm still figuring out what exactly my microphone picks up. I'm still deciding if I want to use the microphone for... Oh, you can hear the music. Okay, awesome. Well, then this is worth it. Oh yes, we got multiple yeses with the music. Oh, that's so cool. You sound clear, and so does the music. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, thank you. So, the reason I asked is because you guys know I'm dancing and I'm singing to this music, and I wanted to make sure you guys knew that's what was happening. I'm here with my kitty. I'm here with Kitty, but you can't see her. Kitty, do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody, or you're not ready yet? It's okay, you can say hi to Kitty. Kitty, I thought you wanted to say hi. Okay, that's her saying hi. And it's time for some codes. It's time for some codes. So if you'll hang out with me for a bit, I want to listen to a song or two. And I want to give everybody a chance to be here, to get here. I know it's been a while. I have this microphone plugged into my phone via my port. So sometimes it makes my phone stand move. I'm still figuring things out. It's the new year, and so everything on my website is about to be upgraded. I'm going to go live with you today. I'm going to do the light codes. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to listen to a reading for one of my other favorite readers. And I'm going to dedicate at least 3 hours today to making my website fresh for the new year. If you were thinking about getting a gold membership on my website, I would recommend doing that before Monday. I am shifting all the pricing of everything on my website coming on Monday. I am preparing to start offering a new series of offerings, and I'm excited. Like nervous excited, but the good kind of nervous, because I can feel the energy of responsibility and ensuring that I provide high quality work that's actually uplifting. And I'm really stoked. I'm feeling very, 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 what is this energy? I feel exhilarated. The spring is always the season where I thrive and where I create, where I feel the most creative. And so it's right on time. I'm very excited because for my choreography, for my art, I applied for a grant yesterday, and I have some plans to continue to get some funding for my dance company because, as you guys know, that's a big important part of my light work. And then, as you can hear, I got an upgrade in the quality of the work that I'm providing for you guys with this microphone, which is now going to upshift the quality of the rest of my work as well, such as our live meditations. Now I'm going to start to be able to create content out of my live meditations on Zoom. So I feel like my whole world has opened up. I'm going to create a meditation library, an audio library of meditations that I'm going to pre-record. So I'm feeling full of like really, really good feelings. Really, really good feelings. I'm going to be reformatting some things on my website. I want to just change the design up a little bit, freshen it up. And yeah. As you guys know, I've been bringing through codes that social media wouldn't be as accessible as Ascension continues for a small period of time as 3D and 5D separate. And so I made my website years ago, and I continue to update it and try to make it the hub because I feel like, if anything ever happens here, you know where I'm at. And so the people who are already members on the website, it's like they've already kind of got all the insider info. So know that in terms of website stuff, if you're very attached to my old website format, if you were very attached to my old pricing on any particular items, you're going to want to settle that tip this weekend. And go ahead and do those things this weekend because I'm allowing this weekend to be my creative time where I dream up what's going to be next for my website. Spirit has already spoken to me on some things I need to change, and I'm here for it. I'm totally fucking here for it. A lot of you guys have reached your ascension. A lot of you are psychic, and I'm very excited about assisting those of you who are not just awakening, those of you who have awakened. And so I'm noticing that there are now 2 avenues of people that are on the boat to 5D. Those who are just awakening and those who have awakened. And we understand that awakening is kind of like an expansion or a blossoming, a blooming. It has an infinite quality. So once you awaken, it's not like you reach a plateau or a climax. It doesn't ever stop. It keeps expanding. But there is the distinct moment between below the veil of consciousness and spiritually awakened. And that's a major shift, I would say. That's a major shift. Everyone here has been through that shift. There's no way you could even stand my energy if you haven't been through that shift. So, okay, I didn't know I was going to talk to you guys about my website. Okay. But I'm really passionate about it. I really love it, so it makes sense that I would want to tell you guys about that. And yeah, I wanted to give you guys a heads up too about the pricing in case those of you wanted to get a gold membership and you were really attached to the previous price. If you want to continue, if you want that old gold membership pricing, you would have to subscribe this weekend because I'm gonna raise gold membership pricing. If you're already a gold member, you don't have to worry. You're getting grandfathered in. You stay paying whatever you're paying. But yeah, just, you know what I'm really grateful for, you guys, is I feel this multiple chakra activation in myself. I really feel my light body very bright. And I feel so many ideas activated inside of me. And all I need to do is create the time and space so I can allow my dreams to manifest. I don't want to hear the song. Okay. So, I feel like I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the codes that I've received for myself about manifestation and manifesting, because they might resonate with you a little bit. So what I feel inside my heart in tandem with my mind, which I love, is this feeling of like my light body has activated from my heart and has filled my body with this love energy. So now all of my chakras and all of my body has kind of been upgraded and illuminated. And then I feel a growing creativity within me. A bunch of ideas are coming online and streaming up into my mind with ease. And my mind is meeting these ideas from my heart. And it's like, game on, let's do this. Game on, let's do this. So my heart passes it to my mind, and then my mind passes it to my body. And then it's my body's responsibility to create the time and space in order for this to communicate with this. My heart has the dream. The mind lovingly accepts and supports it and communicates to the body and what exactly needs to be done on the physical plane in order to manifest the vibration that the heart has tapped into. So for me and for my website, it's taking several hours today to just be on my website, be creative, play with the colors. It's gonna be fun. Play with the colors, play with the offerings, until it feels, right. I'm just gonna give myself the time and space to do that, and then I hope on Monday my website is all new. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about it because I used to look at my website and be like, yes, that's me. And now I look at it and I'm like, I'm bigger now. I could do a little more. So if that resonates for you, awesome. I know that's extremely specific for me, but I do feel like that's coded so that you probably could put it to something. So I want to speak to you now, because now that I'm tapping more into everyone else's energy, I know that you can feel this blossoming creativity within you too. And I don't want you to get so anxious about it. And I don't want you to feel so rushed about it. Like no one else feels what you can feel in here. I want you to know this. No one else knows what you feel in here. So it's like the dream where you're naked in a public speaking event and everyone's looking at you in your underwear and they're like, ha 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 ha, everyone can see you. That's how a lot of people right now are responding. Oh, thank you, Angie. Thank you, Mimi. This glow that you think that I have, what you are seeing is your glow. You're feeling the validation of the love and light that's within you. Okay, I always get so distracted by the comments. I mean, I love the love. I will distract myself to accept love. And then I gotta get back on topic. Okay, so this energy. Natalie, this playlist will get posted when it's done being curated. So I curate playlists for you guys, and while they're curating, while I'm in the curation process, I play it for you guys in the background, and I kind of like mesh the energy off each other. So I will share this song on my story, and then when playlist number 8 is ready, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I love it already. Okay, so this increase of creativity that you're feeling in your heart right now, I don't want you to feel like everyone else can see it, because they can't. I don't want you to feel like everyone else can feel it and are waiting on you, because they can't, and they don't care. This feeling of your purpose that you feel that is very strong, no one gives a shit, because they feel their own purpose that has come online as well. They're dealing with their own thing. You really think somehow, some way, other people can feel the energy of your purpose? I'm still curating this playlist, so it's really not in the right order. That was an appropriate transition. Okay. So this energy you feel inside of you, no one else can see it. So all of the insecurity that might be triggering, and all of the it's like a feeling like everyone is rushing you, or everyone is waiting on you, or everyone can see that you're not enough. Everyone can see that you could be doing more. All of that are stories that you're making up in your head that are not true, because no one gives a shit. No one cares if you're living your purpose. No one cares. No one. I mean, your friends, the people who love you, of course, if they really love you, they're going to care if you're living your purpose. But for the most part, no one cares. No one's looking at you, monitoring if you're living your purpose. So the anxiety you feel about, hey, my love, I love you, all the anxiety you're feeling right now about feeling your purpose coming online, no one can see that your purpose has come online, so you don't need to have that nervous response like, oh no, they're rushing me. No. Take a deep breath. That feeling is for you. That is your creativity. Welcome to my world, baby. Welcome to the Aquarian age. So now that we're officially in this new time, you just get to be creative for you. And now you get to allow all of that beautiful, honestly, my loves, this feeling you feel in your hearts is infinite. It's not going anywhere, so you're going to have to get used to the feeling of being constantly creative and constantly having new ideas. And know that no one will hold you accountable for following them. No one will hold you accountable for listening to this, because no one can hear what your soul is telling you. So now, thank you, Imani. So now it's like, you really get to keep this to yourself. And it also has a very interesting energy of like a personal responsibility to spirit. Because it's like, if no one's going to hold you accountable, because no one can really feel or hear what God is telling you, then this becomes an intimate, trusting, and secure relationship with your spiritual self. Take a deep breath. It's like, you know that feeling of your inner circle of friends that you can trust? You have an even more inner circle, and that's your connection with spirit. That's your connection with source. And spirit's giving us nuggets. Nuggets on nuggets, my loves. Spirit says, I'm not stopping with the nuggets. Sorry. Spirit's like, baby, the door has opened. So just get used to the milk and honey energy. It's just a new time, a new age, a new realm that we are now existing within. So take another deep breath deep into your heart and feel your chest and back expand. Your creativity has come online, and the best part is no one cares. No one cares. It's not about anyone else. It's just for you, to give you more options. Isn't that amazing? No one is going to hold you accountable or force you into this beautiful energy that you have access to. So you don't even have to feel all triggered and rushed. Rather, it's a secret between you and yourself. So we start to commune inward with ourselves and offer ourselves the physical time and space to honor these new heartfelt ideas that trickle into the mind and that inform us that we may need to do some things with our physical body and our physical space so that it resonates with this new vibration that our heart has given us access to with this new idea. Take a deep breath. And so we almost privately, to ourselves and for ourselves, do whatever the thing is that feels right to do to allow this creative idea to be exercised. You know, like an exorcism? We want to exercise our creative ideas. We want to get them out. Get that thing out of there. Get it out! Because guess what? More ideas are coming. Welcome to the fifth dimension, my love. Your heart is open, and you're just going to have to get used to that feeling of being a direct source to God. You do not need to channel. any messages from any external sources of any entity, being, whether they are beautiful or not, because you have a direct through line to source energy through your solar plexus if you are willing to activate your heart. Which, if you're here, if you can handle the vibrational tone of my voice, then you have activated the chakra of your heart. You are heart chakra activated. And if you're not heart chakra activated, being here will activate your heart chakra. So take a deep breath. I'm so glad that I'm not alone in this feeling like we've stepped into a portal of creative energy. And I'm so grateful that it's us doing this together. I'm so excited because I truly have been receiving the codes and the downloads about a renaissance coming, a creative renaissance, since when was I running the gallery? I was running the gallery right out of college. So that was 2011. So I was 22, 23. I was having visions of the golden age of Gaia even before that. When did I start going on that website? 19 years old, I started having visions of the Renaissance. And now I'm 32. So I want you to know I'm feeling such a major energy of a celebratory communion with spirit, because I'm receiving the Renaissance codes. This is what it feels like. And I can feel the Renaissance codes activating in each one of you as well. And it is turning my spirit on in a very creative and loving type of way. I'm feeling really excited for everybody. And I'm also feeling like I want to repeat the light code that I gave in this video. Do not feel the need to I'll start with positive language, so let me restart. The activation of heart chakra energy feels like infinite ideas and a very big openness in your heart chakra. We want to let the energy of that heart chakra idea go up into the mind and be received by the mind with love, and then the mind will then communicate to the body what physical thing needs to happen. Eventually, this process does not need to happen. We're not aware of the process, and it simply goes, you are led by spirit. But in the beginning, sometimes we need to take this energy and we need to guide it. We need to build a few neural pathways, and that's fine. But know that eventually your free will fuses with your spirit, and your free will naturally is an expression of your spirit. There is not this, there is my ego, and there is my free will, and there is my spirit. No, it's no longer a spiritual warfare under your skin. No more internal spiritual warfare, no. Your free will becomes an expression of your spirit. Your free will becomes an expression of your spirit. Breathe into that for a moment. That feels really nice. Beautiful, beautiful, everybody. I love you guys a lot. And so you may find that you just have the energy to do things that, whether you didn't previously have the energy to do them, or you just didn't think, you didn't have the idea prior, but now you see this new timeline. Now, thank you for the love in the comments, my love. Now you see this new path. Now you see this new timeline, and you're willing to move upon it as well. You've got the energy to do so. Do not doubt that. That's natural, baby. That means the fusion of free will and spirit has occurred. Shoom. If you just have a new idea, it resonates, it feels good, and you realize, I'm just going to do this. Like, I've got the fucking energy. Just do it. Spirit is moving you. And when spirit moves you, it's because the universe is... Like, okay, let me reset. There's the energy sometimes where we need to build the confidence in our creative energy, and we need to first clear the fear that other people can feel our potential. That we need to clear the fear that other people can feel our potential and know that we're not reaching it. I'm telling you, you know your highest potential. No one can sense the true God power that you have access to. So only you can truly hold yourself accountable for whether or not you choose to align with that. No one has any idea, and also no one gives a fuck whether you align with your God power or not, because everyone is dealing with this energy, and there's just not enough. Just like how you couldn't fathom worrying yourself about someone else's fucking spiritual process right now because you know that's not sovereign. It's built up that way, that we can't be worrying about each other's spiritual process right now, because there's so much infinite information that's coming online within each and every one of us, and we each must commune with spirit to deal with it. And we are the ones holding ourselves accountable to whether we will take it seriously or not, whether we will consider it or not. And the act of considering it and listening to it and having ideas and creating something, creating the thing and putting it out there and getting the feedback, and oh my God, and you do that loop, and it's like it feels amazing, and you start to feel a lot more comfortable listening to your spirit and listening to that. And then your relationship with this creative energy gets to be a lot more secure, because you start to traverse that more often. Now, I've been an artist literally my entire life. I've identified it as an artist, practically at least. So I have been working this creative energy for almost the entirety of my life. I'm very used to it. What I'm expressing right now, I haven't ever expressed before, because I haven't felt the need to before now. Because what I feel now is you guys all have access to creative energy the way I have had access to creative energy. This feels like a very Aquarian age type of gift. So I hope now you understand how you don't have to feel so stressed, like the people around you are expecting you or worried about you aligning with your true potential, because they don't know what your true potential is. They have no idea whether you're in alignment with spirit, and really, it's not their fucking business. So we don't need to project any feelings of insecurity, like we might not be fulfilling ourselves, onto other people. Like, oh no, I'm worried I'm not fulfilling myself, so now I'm gonna worry that all my friends think I'm not fulfilling myself. Like, no. Just keep communing inward and keep communing inward. And there are some times when we have to, build the kinetic energy ourselves of choosing to follow spirit. And that's a beautiful time. And then eventually, like I said, the fusion of spirit and free will occur, and there's not really much thought anymore. You just move as spirit because you're moving as pure God energy. But sometimes we will do both. Sometimes we need to choose to allow ourselves to listen to spirit, to choose to allow ourselves to really bring through a creative idea. We have to use our body and activate our body to bring through a creative idea. And other times we are moved. In the times when we are moved, it is because spirit is moving us and the universe is moving us. We live in a co-creative reality, because we cannot fathom source energy, because we cannot fathom God. Because how fucking boring would life be if we understood, right? How boring. Because we cannot fathom source energy, that creator energy. There's an element of surprise always. And that's why sometimes it's like, whenever, human tangent for a second, whenever I'm like, God, I want to manifest 2 million or more. Like whenever I give like God a number, the universe a number, I'm like, or more. Unless you got more. Because it's like, we can only fathom so much. What if the universe can fathom way more? And the universe is like, aw, you want to manifest that little thing? Baby, I got this for you. And I can always feel that in God energy and in how God loves me. There's always this element of like almost like a growing surprise. Like God's like, oh, sweetie, I love it. I got so much more for you. And I always feel that, and it always keeps me very humble. It always keeps me kind of catering to spirit and wanting to reconnect to the divine, because it's also kind of exhilarating to feel that, So we live in this co-creative reality. So I'm telling you about how there are some things that the universe has for us, that the universe sees from like this more multidimensional quantum, like, the angels can see that shit too. Potentials and what we have coming for us and what our potentials are. We're not going to feel that, but they can see it. And so for us, sometimes it's helpful to remember that in a co-creative reality, you really only have to do 50% of the manifestation. That's why it's like you don't actually have to do a perfect job in manifesting and what you think you were supposed to do. Like, you just got to get a 50%. In school, what would that be? 50%. An F? A D? For the universe, that's fine. That's A+. You just got to get halfway there. The universe does the rest. The universe will always meet you halfway. The manifestation will always meet you in the middle. As you move towards energies move towards you. We're in this attractive vibrational reality. And so We're in this attractive vibrational reality. And sometimes we just know what to do. And we're moving forward with a confidence. And we feel like, it's flowing. Don't doubt it. You are also being moved by God in those times. It's because the God within you is activating. And so the God energy outside of you is like, oh yeah, baby, move them forward. Keep that going. That's some good shit. Just and then as we start to get on these surfboards, these collective surfboards, because I've been talking a lot about the imagery of the ship, right? So it's like, I'm not going to repeat the whole analogy of ascension that I've been giving in a lot of my lives. I think everyone here is a regular. You guys know the ship that takes us to 5D, and all the analogies that go with it. Like, I just got this image of, like, surfboards. Like, then all of a sudden, like, when we get close to the shore, we actually have to jump in the water with our surfboard and surf the wave to the shore. So there's this energy of, on the ship, the ship is like this Renaissance fair where you get your powers and you learn how to interact with other people with powers, and you also look over to the side, off the side of the ship, and you like see all the people who didn't make it yet, but who are figuring out how to make it, but you can't even help them get on the ship, because only if they have a certain vibration can they even see the ship. So it's like you can kind of just like throw them a bait and hopefully like you can inspire them, but you really can't do anything to get anyone to see it, to get on it. So it's a major story of detachment. And once you let go of the fact that the ship is leaving the old and heading towards the new, and you can't bring anyone on, they have to bring themselves on, you can kind of turn around from the edge of the ship and from where the ship is leaving, and you can look around the ship and realize, oh, there are other people here with me, and I have some powers, and they've got some powers. And now it's time for us to figure out how to interact with our powers, because when we dock in 5D, we're going to be fully telepathic, we are fully transparent mentally, we are fully psychic, and there are other things that we can do. It's a different version of reality. It's a different quality of experience of existence. So this is like the practice round. Okay, once you can come into the understanding that you are telepathic and that everyone is telepathic and everyone that you meet can hear what you think, whether they acknowledge it or not, and that you can hear and understand everything that everyone else thinks. Once you can commune with that, you actually get to hop off the boat, you can get on the surfboard, you can surf your way to 5D faster. There's a major element of sovereignty and of respect that is of understanding that you really don't know other people. And we have so many strong stories and projections that we think about other people that when their truth hits us, we're like, no, I have these stories and I have these definitions of this person, so whatever my new psychic powers are telling me, I'm going to ignore. Well, I don't recommend that. I recommend understanding that you don't know someone's true purpose. They know, though. They know. So can you respect other beings? And as you come into spaces with other people, you, one, understand that they can hear and feel your thoughts. Whether or not they know that, they can. And vice versa. We don't hide anything in the fifth dimension. This is why the Lovers card, they are naked. In the tarot deck, in the Lovers card, they are naked. There is no baggage in the most infinite communion of spirit and love. No baggage. So we enter into 5D clear of judgment. We have no say over what God has decided to implant in another beautiful soul's heart. We have no say, and we do not get to judge or have any, honestly, we have every right to an opinion, but we have no right to share our opinion about either. What God has chosen to plant in another person's heart. How a person chooses to move forward in life in alignment with their soul, that is pure divinity in action, and it would be bad karma on you to try and get in the way of that, or make a person do their God work any differently when you don't know what God is telling them. And the worst part is, those people who are trying to make people do things, and act like they know more than what God is telling that person, what they're actually doing is they are distracting themselves from what God is actually telling them. They're like, no, God, I don't want to listen to what you're telling me. I'm just gonna distract myself these ways. Know that you can never, I know I've told most of you this before, but you can never hack. You can never hack your spiritual ascension. You can't hack your spiritual growth, you can't hack your shadow work by helping someone else with theirs. You will always have to return to yourself. Always. Always. Always gotta return to yourself. Return. So why not just stay there? Mantenerlo. Stay there, baby. Maintain. Maintain the alignment with spirit. And every time you start thinking judgmental or whatever things about how someone else is expressing their spirit, catch yourself. And say, oop, I found some programming. Oh, found some programming. Oh, look, I found a little matrix inside of me. You got to hold yourself accountable. I can't hear, or I'm choosing to no longer hear when you guys are like going against your spirit. So you've got to do it. I'll explain that more in another video, but you know. Tú sabes. You know. You know. You know. You didn't before. You didn't before, but now you know what your soul is telling you. Sucker, sucker. Now you know. Now you know. Put your right hand on your heart. Actually, do left today. Put your left hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. Oh my goodness. Can you feel that purpose at the palm of your hand? Can you feel it? All that life purpose under your hand. Isn't it incredible how alive you are? How you are thriving in this moment. You're here on your phone and you're thriving. Baby, creative energy is whoosh, exploded in your body. And you get to choose what you do with it. No one is going to make you do anything. You literally get to choose what you want to do with this. You get to make your world heaven on earth with what is in your left hand here. You get to choose. You get to choose. Okay, so if your hand's on your heart, follow me through this little mini physical meditation. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, make a fist with your hand. Bring the hand in front of you, palm up. And I want you to look at it. And I want you to repeat after me. What's in this hand is my heart. What's in this hand is my art. I choose how I shine in the world. I choose how I share my heart. I choose how I share my art. I say how this goes. Look at that fist. I say how this goes. Take that fist, open the hand back on the heart. Take a deep breath, put the other hand on top of it, because guess what? You choose what you exude and when you exude and how you exude it. And you choose what you create and how you create and when you create it. And no one can hold you accountable for any of those things but your own self. And it's an amazing, incredible experience of power and strength and sovereignty. Because I truly know and I truly understand that it's like no one can feel the potential that I feel for myself. And so no one could truly be my biggest motivator than I could be for myself. And so I want to give you a piece of advice that I gave in an older video. I want you to think about the person in your life that speaks to you in the most sweetest way. Who's your most inspiring friend and your most loving person you know? Maybe like think about how a grandma maybe talked to you. Someone who's really sweet. Think about all like the best ways people talk to you. And understand that the way you talk to yourself and are there for yourself has to be a gajillion times more than that. So if you got to use the people in your life who uplift you and who are loving to you to inspire you, and then double up on how you are with that to yourself, please do that. Because the people around you who are like, I see so much for you, you got to giggle in your head and be like, oh baby, I see so even more than that for me, because I can feel God inside of me. And when people see so much for you, it's because they see God inside of you, and you're resonating this light energy that validates the light inside of them. And so they feel powerful in your presence, and then they project all their power onto you, and then they just want to tell you that you're powerful and that you could do great things because they don't know how to deal with their own power. But you don't have to take their power, and I'd rather you do not. And you just give it right back to them. And you tell them, oh, baby, just like you, right? Just like you. I'm powerful. I am. Just like you. I'm so creative. I am. Thank you. Just like you. I'm beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Just like you, baby. That's right. I'm loving the comments today. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. How long was that? 40 minutes. Oof. I'm totally saving this video. These light codes felt very good. They felt very delicious. I know I was like talking about my website at the beginning, and people who listen to this after Monday will be invalid, but whatever. The light codes were very yummy. Very, very yummy. Your heart feels so happy? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. My heart feels so happy. My soul feels a feeling of great satisfaction in getting to share this message with you today. I feel so excited for you that your creativity has come online. And I want you to truly, I don't want anything for you. I want you to do whatever you want. So let me step back a second. Reset the vocabulary language to high vibration. I feel a sense of celebration in my heart for us. You don't have to celebrate with me if you do not want to. But I'm celebrating for us because I truly feel this new year energy. And I love as we approach the springtime energy and we walk into our new creativity, we're truly being given, we're truly being blessed with new grounds to walk on, stronger bodies to work with, and a more open mind, more creativity in our hearts, and more wherewithal to bring this creativity into our existence and to start really enjoying and wielding our powers. Take a deep breath. You choose to, it's up to you rather, to make the time and space so that you can express yourself. And that might be in solitude, that might be in exploration, that might be journaling, that might be drawing, that might be walking around, daydreaming. Don't feel like you need to rush this new creative energy into productivity because that is a 3D construct. I'm telling you, when you align with spirit, the universe moves you forward and gives you half the energy, and there's really not a lot of this efforting or hustle energy. You feel how you are in alignment with something that feels right for you and spirit, and then all of a sudden you get given the energy to make it happen. Almost like magic. It's because you click into that God energy and you pull that manifestation in towards you. You move through time and space way faster than old you would have perceived. So old you is going to have to completely release all need to perceive how fast or how capable you are in manifesting, because now that your heart chakra is activated and we're existing in fifth dimensional energies and your powers are coming online, as much as you are willing to be sovereign and respect other people's sovereignty and understand that we're truly all psychic and just respect that psychic power, trust that then you will be able to return to the self. Stop projecting stories and narratives and beliefs onto people. Just when you meet someone, let the energy tell you, And you can focus all your energy on making sure that you are yourself, and you're reading yourself, and you're listening to yourself, and you're listening to the God within, and you're listening to your soul, and you're constantly aligning and realigning yourself with your soul until one day your free will and your spirit fuse. And you're just a walking humanoid God. God humanoid, a new species. 5D activated human, never before seen, because fifth dimensional energy has never before been experienced on this physical plane ever before. This is an evolution in all ways. In all ways. And it's the most compassionate and patient evolution. We're given 3 to 6 years to make the shift. People who are not awakened yet, they've got time. People who just started awakening, they've got time. And those of us who have awakened and are accessing this new portal, we got time. There's no rush. Go deeper within. Go deeper within. Go deeper within. I love you too, my love. Go deeper. You're welcome, my loves. Go deeper within. Your feelings bring you back to your soul, bring you back to your soul truth. Your feelings bring you back to your truth. And you don't need anyone to validate your truth. They got their own truth to worry about. Are you kidding me? Thank God. You've got your soul right there inside of you now, baby. You got your soul right there inside of you, talking to you, influencing you. And if you ever feel like maybe that's not enough, there still are higher vibrational beings that you could call upon. I mean, this part of the video might not resonate with everyone, but you can always take a deep breath and call upon the angels to assist you in perceiving what your soul is telling you, or to assist you in really whatever. They're very loving, and you know, you can have an energy of reverence. You could call upon your favorite archangel if you need protection or if you need guidance. It's possible. You know, these are some things that assist people. You call upon your favorite ascended master to change energies, because certain things like angels, ascended masters, and archangels, when you call upon certain energies, it reminds you of an energy within yourself that innately assists you in coming online. So whether you're calling an energy to you or you're activating an energy within you by calling upon them, it has a positive response if that resonates, but it doesn't have to. So take lots of deep breaths and keep returning to yourself, and stop defining people and judging people, because you're psychic now, so you don't have to do that. You can just meet every single person completely detached and open to witness another one of God's incredible creations. Like, oh my God, here's another one of God's brothers and sisters. Oh my God, here's some more of God's children. I can't wait to see how the divine expresses through them. I can't wait to witness the divinity, if universe so decides to align it in that way. But I'll continue to enjoy the experience of feeling my spirit and my free will come into communion. I hear one of my neighbors are parking and their music is loud, and it's feeling like a divine moment to start to close the video out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you so much for holding space for me this rising. This was truly an exhilarating and wonderful video. My website is lovesteadylife.com. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do that there. If you want to sign up for gold membership, you can do that there. With a gold membership, you have a discount code for some things, but mostly the gold membership is good because you take all the meditations for free, and you get access to all the locked articles as of now. Soon gold members will have even more perks. New things coming on my website. Yes, I'm excited. If you're looking for more light codes, if reading is your learning style, then know that I have a year ahead psychic report, and I also have a March psychic report also on my website. If you're looking for more of awakening resources, I also have those on my website. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. We do bi-weekly meditations. So we've got a Thursday and Friday meditation. If you want to sign up for those, you can do so on my website. The Friday meditation has been running longer. It says it's 20 minutes. If you have to leave after 20 minutes, that's fine. Sometimes the messages go a little longer, but usually our Thursday AM is an hour, and then our Friday AM is supposed to be 20 minutes. So both those are amenities for gold members, but otherwise the Thursday session is $11, Friday session is $5, and those are really fun. I give light codes, and then I guide you guys through meditation. It's a really beautiful group of people. I'm really honored, honestly, to commune with you all. It's such an honor to commune with people who I have so much in common with. It's so cool. That feeling of being an outsider your whole life, like an alien in the world, that starseed energy, you know. I mean, I was especially weird because I was a psychic kid, and I was getting visions of my past lives when I was a child. So, I mean, I did not feel like I fit in. But it's so nice, one, being a grown-up, because I feel that innate energy of security in my body now, but also feeling like, we've found each other here. We've got our little community here. We found each other! You're kind of far away, but we found each other. And that's such a beautiful feeling. And I'm so glad we found each other because I have messages for you. And because I love you. Because I feel so inspired to uplift you and share these codes with you. And so hallelujah, thank you, Spirit, for making it happen so that we found each other. So I can get you your messages, and so that we can just keep upshifting together and loving on each other. So thank you for loving on me. This was nice. This was really nice. I love you a lot. Have a beautiful day. I love you too. I'll talk to you later, my loves. Bye.